Foreign exchange, currency exchange, Forex traded for beginners. US dollar appreciated against euro. It also appreciated against Japanese yen, appreciated against South Korea won, appreciated against Singapore dollars, and also Thai baht. It was going up. US dollar is also going up against Malaysia ringgit. Today we're going to talk about why does US dollar appreciates. After watching this video until the end, you're going to understand 3 reasons for currency appreciations or depreciation, and you will be able to explain to anybody why does any currency appreciate or depreciate. What is foreign exchange, currency exchange? Some people also call it Forex. Foreign exchange, if you have any currency, let's say you have US dollar, you want to buy Singapore dollars, Japanese yen, euro, you go and exchange at a money exchange. Then you sell your US dollars and you buy Japanese yen, euro. That is called foreign exchange, currency exchange. You exchange your currency with another currency that you want to buy. When you start to travel at the airport, you also exchange your money. When you arrive in Thailand, you want to buy Thai baht, then you exchange whatever currency that you have with the local currency. What does currency, foreign exchange mean for you? Anyone who holds cash or currency, you're gonna learn something about currency in this video. Why did US dollar appreciate? Reason number 3, supply and demand, economics 101. Any goods, any currency will appreciate if the demand is more than the supply. If the supply is more than the demand, that currency or that commodity, anything you want to buy, gonna depreciate if supply is more than the demand. Remember, let's look at apple. You want to buy apple fruit in the market. If the weather is really bad this year, there are not so many apples, the apple price gonna go up. If the weather is so good, there are so many apple producers, so many apples on the market, apple price gonna decrease. Similarly, you like Apple iPhone, Apple iMac, Apple Watch, Apple iStore. You want to buy so many apps on Apple stores. Then that's gonna increase the price of Apple products. Because so many people want Apple products, Apple stock price has been increasing in the past 5 years over 3 times, 239.54%. Apple stock price on September 7, 2018, it was only 55.33. Right now it's 187.37. It's over 3 times. It's because so many people have been buying Apple products. Apple revenue increase, Apple net income increase, Apple cash flow increase. And as a shareholder, stockholders of Apple's, my wealth, any shareholders of Apple's, their wealth also increase. Supply and demand. A very good example, let's look at water. Water is very cheap. If you live in a city, you get unlimited supply of water. You open the tap, so much water came out from the tap. But if you go to a desert, water is so scarce. The supply is so low. The water can be more expensive than gold or diamonds. If you do not have water for more than 7 days, you can die. That's how important water is. But we do not even notice that because it's so abundant in supply in our houses. You just need to open a tap or go to a grocery store, buy water bottles. We don't even notice that. But if you go on a desert, the difference is so huge. Supply and demand. Reason number 2, government interventions. Because currencies are made and produced by the governments, they control currency. It impacts a lot of products the country manufactures the services, the people, the labor. You go to your job, you get paid in that currency. That's why government intervene in the market to make sure that their currency does not appreciate or depreciate so much, to control stability politically, also economically. How does government control money? They print more money. If they want to supply more money into the market, more currency. If they print more money, there are not enough goods to buy, currency gonna depreciate. The more they print the money, the higher the supply, the less the value of the currency. That's why as soon as I make money, I get money, I invest in stocks, great stocks of the great companies, because they are very, very scarce. It's very, very hard to find great companies and also public companies. A lot of companies are private companies that you cannot buy, but if you can buy public company, and that company tends to be really, really great companies like Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Meta, that have been increasing in revenue, net income. Those companies are very, very rare. So that's why a lot of people buy those companies, and that's why I buy those companies. As soon as I get the money, I invest in real estate, stocks, I invest in my company, because those assets are more valuable than the currency. A lot of people save money, they get paid, they save money in the bank, then they don't realize that their money depreciate every time the government prints money. So that's how currency depreciates. The more money supply, the lower the value. Then how does the government increase the value of the currency, or how does the currency appreciate? If the government increase the interest rate, for example, US government, Federal Reserve, they have been increasing interest rate to control inflation. Because of COVID, there was lockdown, a supply chain, all the factories were stopped for a moment. So there was supply chain issue, not enough goods. That's why you saw housing prices rose, computer, the cars that you wanted to buy, new cars, that everything rose because there was not enough supply. And also the government printed a lot of money to give stimulus checks to the people because they lost their job, they stayed at home, they were starving. All these factors contributed to inflation. More money, high inflation is not good. That's why they raised the interest rate to decrease the money supply. A lot of people are gonna buy US dollars because they want to buy government bond. The government bond, the interest rate is so high. Let's say US government bonds interest rate this much, but foreign investor, their countries pay interest rate only this much. Of course, they want to buy US dollars to buy government bond that pays higher interest, and also US economy is stable. A lot of foreign investors investing in US. That's why Federal Reserve have been able to raise interest rate and US dollar appreciated. That's how government intervene in the markets. Money supply and interest rate. Those are the only tools that government can control the currency. Let's look at China. China on purpose depreciated their currency because they manufacture most of the goods that we use every day. In order for them to be able to provide cheap products, sell it to the higher, more developed countries, they needed to depreciate their currency. So what did Chinese government do? They bought a lot of US currency. They sell a lot of Chinese yuan. Because they are selling Chinese yuan, they depreciated the currency. And US dollar appreciated. Their products seem cheaper on the market. A lot of people import Chinese products. That's how governments control the currency. One thing you need to know is a lot of the countries, they peg their currency to US dollars. For example, Jordan, Oman, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, UAE, a lot of oil producing companies, because they trade oils in US dollars. So it's really important that their currency is stable, so that oil producers, they can sell their oils and get US dollars, and they can convert it into their local currency right away without having to worry about the currency fluctuations. In Asia, Macau and Hong Kong, of course, a lot of countries try to stabilize their currency against US dollar or euro in some way. If you know this, you know how to be profitable in forex trading. Just remember this: a lot of countries gonna peg against US dollar to some extent to stabilize their currencies. And I'm gonna tell you very important reason. Let's look at reason number one: productivity in an economy or trade balances. Remember, if a country produces so many goods and they provide really great services, in order for anybody to buy those products or services, they need to have that country's currency. For example, US dollars. US produce so many goods and they provide so many services that a lot of people wants to buy their goods, then they need US dollars. That's why productivity is really important. Look around you. Some people make so much money. Some people make in 1 hour, which is more than other people 1 month incomes, or it can be 1 year or 10 years income. The richest people in the world, like Elon Musk, Warren Buffett, Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, Jack Ma, they make more money in 1 hour than most people in 1 year or 10 years or even 100 years. That's because their productivity is very high compared to most of the people in the world. Let's look at Thailand. A lot of tourists visit Thailand. So what do they need? Thai baht. So they exchange Thai baht at the airport, whatever currency that they bring into the country. Let's say they have US dollar, they want to buy Thai baht, euro, buy Thai baht, Singapore dollars, buy Thai baht. If you are coming from Japan, you buy Thai baht. So that Thai baht increases in value relative to the currency that they are selling. It's always in pair. So if nobody visits the Thailand, nobody's gonna buy Thai baht. So Thai baht could decrease in value. Of course, number one contributor to the Thailand economy is not tourism, it's a manufacturing. I'm just giving an example so that you can see clearly. Let's look at China. Chinese GDP. Most of the Chinese GDP came from services, 52.8% in 2022. Second, industry, 39.9%. It also includes manufacturing, and agriculture is only 7.3%. If you look at from 2012 to 2022, everything else, agriculture, industry, their share have been decreasing against services because China have been trying to move away from manufacturing to the high-end industry of services so that they can get more money for their labor. You can see services gonna have more contribution to the Chinese economy. How about US? Most of the US GDP comes from finance, insurance, real estate, rental and leasing, 20.2%. That's quite a lot. A lot of people gonna think it's Hollywood. Hollywood, no, arts and entertainment is only 4.2%. We see a lot of Hollywood movies. It's very popular culture, but it's only 4.2% because US economy is the largest, the biggest in the world. It all comes from stock markets, bond markets, insurance. Most people have insurance, car insurance, mortgage insurance, health insurance, anything that US do, they have insurance. And real estate, foreign investor also can buy US real estate. US real estate housing market is really good. Population is growing and they have strong economies, so a lot of people can buy houses. And rental and leasing, even if they can't buy houses, they still have to rent and lease. So that's why 20.2% comes from this industry. It's very important. Other industry, educational, even for agriculture, 1.1%. US agriculture can support their populations, even though it's only 1.1%. That's why US economy is the largest, the biggest in the world. And that's why I like US stock markets. A lot of people invest in US stock markets, bond market, real estate. Which country are you from? Comment down below. Why does USD or any currency appreciate or depreciate? Now you should already know. Now you have knowledge to explain to your friends and family. You can even start trading Forex. Share, subscribe. The links are down below. Do you want to retire early? Do you love freedom? Do you want to work only 1 to 2 hours a day while traveling around the world and spend more time with your family? You can start stock investing and option trading right now. If you want to know more about finance, stocks, options, real estate, crypto, check out our playlist. Stock investing, stock trading, option trading, real estate, cryptocurrency.